you're like. Right?
Kron. Like?
You're like.
Kron. First and foremost, when I start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that's teaching this truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And then third, the sincere listeners. Alright, Gms Toronto, we're back again. Prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, Babylon. Alright, and you know, man, we're in these times, man. Alright, once again, we're inside our homes right now. Alright, we're currently under like a curfew or stay-at-home order, man. And that's the thing. That's the future of this world right now, man. More stay-at-home orders, curfews, lockdowns, being limited to travel, man. Alright, you people think it's a game, man, because all you people want to do is travel, man. Okay? That was your way of escaping reality, you know, before all this COVID shit. You know, you people would just travel, go to an island, go somewhere, alright, be wicked over there. It's not like you weren't being wicked here either, but you'd be even more of a damn demon if you're on vacation, man. You know? But the Most High put a halt to that, man. He's stopping that. Alright? All that mirth, all that partying, it's over with, man. Alright, Esau is gonna show his horns, man. You people are gonna see that. Alright, Jacob's trouble is looming. You know? Anybody have any scripts?
I got Isaiah 24 and verse 7. It says the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry hearted do sigh, the mirth of tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
That's right, man. And brother said the city of confusion, man. This place is full of confusion, man. Alright?
That's what Babylon means.
Right.
Babel, right?
Khan, you know? And you see the Most High putting an end to that. You people are in a confused state right now because you don't even know what to do, man. You don't really know your next move. Okay? A lot of you people are saying that, you know, history repeats itself. Like, this kind of has to happen. Alright? It's just a generation where you have to live through the COVID. So, just like there was like a crack era, you know, a crack epidemic. So, we're going through a COVID epidemic, but we'll get past it. That's you guys' mentality, you know? But that's not the case, man. The Most High is brewing something up for the wicked, man. Judgment.
It says, verse 11, there is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone. Right? And that wine that they're asking for is basically optimism or any kind of ideology that basically, you know, tells them that, look, it's going to be all right. And, you know, once we get the vaccines out, and that's all you hear on the news, right? They're trying to, the whole point of the government, they never want the people to panic until it's time. Right?
Until it's too late. Almost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right? Until the chaos happens, and you know. But they don't want the people to panic. That's why they'll tell you, you know, stay calm, stay indoors, listen to the authorities or whatever, right? The government. Right? It says, in the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction.
And hold on, because you're saying like pretty much this society, we're so comfortable of receiving goodies from the government. All right, so you people are just so used to you know, going to your grocery store, getting food, not having to actually make it yourself. You know, the scripture said that there in the last days there's gonna be food, but it's not gonna be anywhere to sow it. Roughly paraphrasing. You know what I mean? So that's where you're gonna have those famines, man. You know? What?
That was it.
Alright.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 17. It says, woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's right, man. Because we're all, you know, even though we know these things are to have to come, man, we're still gonna be like, we're gonna be a little bugged out. But not as bugged out as you people, man. We were actually meditating on these stuff, man. You know? But even your powers, your governments, they're gonna be bugged out, man. They're not gonna have no control in that day, man. It's just gonna be all out chaos.
Verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Yeah, right now we're in a time of great confusion, ever so more, because like you have the left wing versus the right wing. You have different sub parties that are clashing with each other. You have Biden, who's going to bring in even more confusion, right? Because the scripture says in Ecclesiasticus, right, as the king is, so are his servants. Roughly paraphrasing, right?
That's right.
So he just appointed the health advisor a damn transgender, a degenerate.
Confusion.
Confusion, man. So that means what? The health of the people. You know, we used to prophesy across the public health of Toronto, the center. You know, and it was the spirit because it was a bunch of bugged out people, man.
That's right.
And that's the state of you. Are you even you regular people? You people have nice cars in the condos, man. You're on drugs. You're on either antidepressants, uplifters, you know, painkillers, any kind of you know, like a high, just to escape. Not to mention the you know, like the coke and all that shit and whatever. You know.
True. And even in Canada, our top doctor, she's a it's a tranny as well, man.
And what did they just say? They said Canadians are the most anxious and depressed people.
Depressed.
Yeah.
Right?
So that with the virus, it makes you go even more crazy.
Well, the damn mask makes you go crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
It said no man will be there to comfort them, you know? Like, you know, Trudeau, he does his speeches, man. He speaks all soft-spoken, you know? He's like, don't worry, everybody do their part. You know, speaking like a devil, man. But it ain't gonna be that in that day, man.
Yeah, he's these men, these presidents, these prime ministers, they're modern day pharaohs. And what's a pharaoh? A pharaoh is a shepherd who leads sheep, right? That's why they walk around with that thing in their hand, right? It's to guide animals, right? It's to guide animals. So when you're guiding animals, you're bringing them away from danger. So if you have sheep, you have to bring the sheep away from like wolves and you know, things like that, right?
Remember, Amalek calls them goyim.
Goyim, that's right. That's right. But these shepherds, they're shepherding you towards the evil.
Right.
They're bringing you to the evil.
You're going down with them.
They're
right?
exactly,
You know?
exactly.
That's why the word said, second Ezra, she said, my people are as a flock that are led to the slaughter.
Slaughter.
Right?
It's true. And then on top of that, read that part again where it said no man be till the land.
Yeah, verse 24. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
Yeah, man. You know, that's what's showing you that's where the famines are gonna come in. And there's an article that came out that said famines are coming on a biblical proportion, man.
Elam right now has been protesting for a month.
Right.
Farmers in India.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just one part of it, but you're gonna have other things like the Lord sends hail and different you know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's true.
That's right. But Elam's been complaining because they took the seeds from Monsanto's and the seeds fucked them up, and they paid a lot of money. And just like the brother said, they only last for 1 year. They paid so much money for those seeds, which those seeds were miracle seeds, quote unquote. But just like in the Simpsons, when Homer was growing his tomatoes, it ended up fucking up the land, and the land became barren, man.
That's what they're trying to do in Haiti.
Exactly.
Monsanto.
Yeah, Khan.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Verse 25, the tree shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. And to prove that, all you have to do is watch these modern day movies, man.
That's right.
Like The Road, or the one with
Eli.
Will Smith, The Book of Eli is a good one. I Am Legend is a real good one, man.
Yeah.
Because you seen the man was hunting a damn deer in the middle of the city. So
It's this.
places where you never saw grass, you're gonna see grass, you're gonna see wildlife, right?
Yeah, because nobody's there. You know, you're gonna see the earth have to flourish, man.
Exactly,
You know,
exactly,
nobody's gonna be able to maintain, like I said, till and maintain the land and nothing like that.
Exactly.
You have, what do you call landscapers and stuff like that? That's not gonna be there, man.
that's right. Why do you think you have to have your roads on your highways fixed every year?
That's
If you
right.
don't, then the earth is gonna do its thing.
Yeah, that's it. You know.
Verse 27, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks. As in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives, or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Right, going back into the welfare system. Even so, in those days shall there be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands.
That's right.
Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers.
That's when this place is.
Most of
That's
those men are gonna be dead from going to that war, man.
Yeah, this
Got
place is
great
gonna be
war.
desolate.
Like great destruction, man.
Verse 34, in the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Right. That's it, man. You know, men's heart's gonna be failing them. They're gonna be having heart attacks. That's why you women are gonna be caught out there, man. Definitely gonna be spoiling out there. Nobody's gonna be there to protect you.
That's right.
You know, because that's gonna be your judgment. Because you thought you were good on this side, man. But the Most High has to show you. You know.
Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with a child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it every side.
Yeah, so that's like that movie, The Fifth Wave, in a way, right? Because it's gonna be even more intense. But I'm
Oh
giving
my
that as
gosh.
an example because you know after that one thing they thought it was over, and then another thing came, and they had more years of tribulation. So that's how.
Mhm.
And like a woman's giving birth, you know, she might stop, like it said, the pains.
Contraction.
And then the people, you know, they kind of chill for a second, but they're on tension. That's how you people are. You know, one thing comes up and then it kind of cools down, and you feel
Yes.
like, okay, you know, you're still tense, and then it's just gonna keep coming, man.
Yes,
You know.
that's right. And what's different in this time is that in past times, people have known hunger, people have known war, but in the West, they don't know nothing like that. So when we see the savagery of people, it's going to be new to us. But in third world countries, they're used to cutthroat.
Yeah.
They're used to seeing a woman get grabbed up and raped. That's normal. You guys, women here, the way they dress, you can't dress like that in third world countries. You don't walk down the street like we do in Caravana in certain countries, you're dead. First they'll rape you and then they'll kill you. That shit is normal. What we do here, you can't do in certain countries. So when we see the savagery of the people come out in this, most people are gonna give up the spirit, man. Cause they're gonna be like, damn, this is a man. You know, women won't be able to call and be like, help me, help me. None of that won't mean nothing in that day. You know, niggas run towards women now. Yo, that's a female, man. Yo, you can't do that. None of that's gonna happen in that day.
They're gonna switch, man. They're gonna run down, man.
Yo,
they're gonna be the ones doing the rape. They ain't gonna be Captain Saving the Hole no more. They're
exactly.
gonna be the ones doing the raping, man.
Exactly.
Straight up.
Yeah, we're gonna be the ones who won't even give a fuck about these women. But those guys who've been Captain Save-A-Hoes, they're gonna switch on these women.
They're gonna switch straight up, man.
You're right. This is verse 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready for thy battle. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims
So the Lord
upon the earth.
Yes, the Lord is conditioning us, man.
Right.
You know, some guys were in the truth for 4, 5, 6 years, and then they flunked out, man. But now they still know what's going on to a certain level.
Oh my gosh, they're even more scared now.
Yeah, they're not in the spirit, man. They're not in the spirit at all.
Con.
You know, some of them can't even say the names of the Most High and His Son.
Oh no,
No?
no way.
Some of them are gonna try to call, and Lord's gonna.
I never knew you.
You know, so that's a condition. That's why the Lord, man, is beautiful, because we've been so depressed all these years in this kingdom, while you people have been living it up. But now it seems that you people are depressed, man.
Get the word
And
pilgrim?
we're actually getting more excited.
Right.
You know, because these prophecies are kicking off.
Con. Cause they're wondering. I was talking to the brother, and they were like, why they're wondering why we're in such a better mood than them, kind of thing, you know? And they're under decline. They're bugging out. You know what I mean?
They're trying to bring us into their depression.
Yeah. Right.
They're trying to give us their burdens.
Right.
We're not getting it.
Yeah.
It's like they're wondering, you know.
Yeah.
They want to tell us their problems, what
Right.
they're going through, and see if we can help. No, I can't help you, yo. I'm like we're in a mass pandemic.
Yeah.
Really and truly, you can't even help nobody right now, man. Really and truly, we're in that time where you help yourself, man.
That's it. You seek your own salvation.
Seek your own salvation with fear and trembling. Hey, you got that word? Yeah, but I don't know what it's gonna say, so I don't know.
So this pilgrim out of Animal 9 says, circa 1200, pilgrim, a person traveling to a holy place as a penance or to discharge some vow or to religious obligation, or seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit.
Which is exactly what we're doing. See, I didn't even know I was gonna say that, but that's all we're doing, man. Right? Because remember, we're looking for what? A divine intervention. So we're doing what we're doing, not really knowing where we're going, but it's just based in faith.
That's what it says. I walk by faith, not by sight.
By sight.
That's what Paul said.
It says also a traveler, generally.
Hey, that's Book of Eli, man. You watch Book of Eli, and he quoted that scripture, and she's like, "Where are you going?" And he's like, "West," and she's like, "To where?" She's like, well, "You can't even see." He's like, "I walk by faith, not by sight."
Jeez.
And then she's like, "What does that even mean?"
Woman. You know what? Show you.
Hey, just like Noah.
No.
All right, go ahead.
It says also a traveler, generally a wayfarer, from Old English pelerin, peregrin, pilgrim, crusader, foreigner, stranger, 11th century modern French pelerin, from late Latin pellegrinus, a dissimulation of Latin peregrinus, foreigner, stranger, foreign resident, source of Italian pellegrino, Spanish peregrino, German pilgrim, from peregrine, from abroad, from beyond, agree, located, case of eager, country, land. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. The beginning, the first part. Read the first part again, because the first part is exactly the brother quoted that scripture, man. Yeah, we walk by faith, not by sight.
It says, pilgrim, a person traveling to a holy place as a penance or to discharge some vow or religious obligation, or seeking some miracle, spiritual benefit.
And is that not how brothers are walking? Brothers are walking like that. That's why we gave up. Basically, we're it's called being dead to the world.
Yeah.
And people are wondering why we're living like this. We're living like what? Like pilgrims. We're living like we have something else to look forward to.
Yeah.
And that's what a pilgrim is. See, I never knew that. I was thinking about it in a way of like a vagabond or like somebody who's no, but nah, that's even better. in a spiritual sense, man. And that's exactly how brothers live. We live like we already see the kingdom. We're time people are looking at us like, you guys talking about spiritual powers.
Yeah. UFOs.
Yeah.
God had that.
But that's living like a pilgrim. Yeah. Living by faith.
That's right.
It says spiritual benefit. So the benefit of spiritual is like, salvation.
Exactly. Yeah. Verse 41. He that selleth, now read it again. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle. And in those days be even as pilgrims upon the earth. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away. And he that buyeth, as one that will lose. Because it's going to be dangerous in those days, man. You might tell a guy, yo, I want to buy a water, man. Man might be like, yo, what do you have? And you might tell him what you have, and he'll kill you for what you have, man. Or you might be selling in that day, and the man will be like, "You're selling what? Okay, I have that. Don't worry. Hold on. It's in my bag right here.
Yeah.
It's in the bag. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me grab this bag right quick.
Yeah.
Chop off your head.
Now do they?
Yeah, now leg, huh? It's in the car. He that occupieth merchandise, as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth, as he that shall not dwell therein. He that soweth, as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard, as he that shall not gather the grape. Exactly. So brothers who go to work on a day-to-day basis and we're making money, none of that means anything. The scripture is saying it's all bullshit. You don't think that, oh yeah, this money's gonna be for this. It's gonna be for this. Let me pay off this debt. Let me do this. Doesn't mean anything. It says, they that marry, as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not, as the widowers. And therefore, they that labor in vain. Right?
There you go.
Put it in the kitchen.
Yeah, so that's the spirit, man, because people are still laboring. They're talking about, oh, in 2 months there's gonna be a housing market, and we're predicting Bitcoin,
everything.
all this bullshit. But people are not seeing the grand scale of things, man. You still have these financial advisors and these different people, investors. They're still telling you, oh, buy this, sell that, and try to invest in this.
Yeah.
This whole thing is about to crash, man.
And they don't understand that the elites are actually giving you the inside information. It's called the universal income.
Yeah.
They want everybody making the same damn thing every single month,
You
man.
know what's funny? They were actually talking about that on. A lot of people were actually talking about that 2 years ago, before the pandemic.
I remember they were talking about it like a jubilee, because they said the world is filled with so much debt that the people will never be able to pay it off. So they were like, the bankers are gonna have to do a jubilee. But if you do a jubilee, then they're gonna own you, own all property, own everything, and that's exactly where we are today, where they're like, yeah, they'll give us the money, but we have to be subject to them. And we can have no more ownership. There will be no more ownership. Yeah, we'll all be just renters.
And the funny thing is, they're the ones that created the debt.
Yeah, they created the problem.
They knew what it was going to come down to in the first place. Yeah.
Once they removed it from the gold standard, the dollar was shit.
Exactly. And that how you know they manipulated gold, because when they came off of the gold standard, they also took all of the American people's gold and held the price at like $30 or $35 for years, and the price never moved. It stayed one place for about 30 to 40 years. That's how you know it was manipulation. So these bankers, these elites who are bankers, they have the game rigged, just like the game Monopoly, man. That game Monopoly is true to life, yo. That's a real life game, man.
It's based off of real life.
Yeah.
You can buy your way out of jail if you have enough money.
That's exactly what it is. That's why it's called a charge.
Yeah.
It's called a charge for a reason. There's a dollar amount on every single charge. It's just if you're poor or not, right? That's why your lawyer goes in the back and talk to the judge, right? They just want to know what. Sometimes rich people have to go to jail just because of the perception, because it looks bad.
Yeah.
But if you can pay it off, you're not going to do the time that a poor person would. And because you can't pay off the tab, that's why you have to sit there.
Yeah, weird.
Right? You have to pay it off with your time. Right? But if you have money, you get to pay it off, even if it's death. That's why it's called a charge.
Remember, a lot of those high elites, they do a lot of killing, sacrifice killing, and they get actually not charged, but when they do go before the courts, it just gets thrown out. They don't even have to go to court and shit like that.
And Wolf of Wall
Money
Street,
talks.
Yeah.
he went to a rich person jail. And
Exactly.
Wolf of Wall Street. So even they might have to go, but they go to a different type of jail.
Yeah, just like Conrad Black. There was a guy from Canada named Conrad Black. He went to a rich people jail. They don't go to regular jail.
If you look up all those top people who actually just created, like, had an accident on the road, like car accident, hit somebody, killed them. There's a lot of famous high people in society. They never spend a day in jail. They just get paid off. Like, they pay them out, and they house arrest are paid out, and that's it. They're free.
Community service or some shit.
And a lot of people right now, they're going on house arrest that were in jail.
Yep.
Because I know somebody who just got let out the other day because they were involved with manslaughter. She robbed the next man, the other guy set up the guy, and then I think someone I grew up with. So now she's getting let out, and she's supposed to do probably 20 years or something like that. So they reduce it, and then I guess they just because everybody's at home anyways. So they just sooner or later, who knows if they're chipping people already? Because I'm hearing that people who get in the swab, there's smart dust on that.
But just like Alex Jones said, this is a prison planet, right? So it doesn't matter if you're in there. Even in Gotham, they let out the prisoners sometimes.
Did someone bring out Proverbs 22?
No.
Proverbs 22 and 7?
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 22 and 7. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. So, that's the society we're living in.
And that starts with Amalek.
So
That's right.
That starts with Amalek.
So the middleman is obsolete, and now, like where you just mentioned, as Amalek is over top of everybody.
That's right.
You had an old dictionary where you look up the word Jew, and the synonym, which is a comparison, the word was usury. The word Jew, and that's what they were always known as. They were always known as loan sharks.
That's right.
And they actually got physical because some of the old they made the movie Once Upon a Time in America. Robert De Niro. Those were actually Khazars. They weren't Italian mobsters. They were Khazars.
That's right.
Some of the old mafia people, they're actually Khazars. They killed
That's
people.
right.
Man.
The top ones.
Yeah, the cutthroats.
Yeah, the cutthroats.
So,
I forgot what their names are.
yeah,
Some really famous last names, and there were Khazars.
Yeah.
Shit. We used to bring it out on the highways.
Con.
Damn.
Yeah, that was it from Proverbs 22. So
I guess go back into being a pilgrim. This is Matthew 24 and 16. It says, "Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes." And that's the spirit that we're in right now. We're not really worried about building. We gotta be ready to flee at any time, kind of thing.
Yeah, well, like the spirit of this world is going back to normal.
Right.
Well, the scriptures is saying, don't look back.
Okay, right.
We ain't going back to no
Yeah.
normal.
We gotta get that.
Well,
Yeah, because they're trying to rock the people back to sleep.
right, but rock back, right back to sleep.
Yep.
We ain't going back to that.
We ain't going back.
We're fleeing out of this bitch, yo.
God.
Because there might be a time where it's peace and safety.
Right.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Right?
Con.
Then sudden destruction.
Then sudden destruction. That's right.
You might take a chip, not the chip.
The vaccine.
And
And
there
it
might
works.
be a month of, look at the summer. Everyone's
Yeah.
at the concert.
Oh, man.
What are you guys doing?
Con.
Sarah Connor moment.
Con.
Yeah.
Con. Might be a beautiful summer day.
Summer, man.
Might be a beautiful summer day, man.
Summer.
Might be gay parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be the fucking gay parade, and the Most High just comes back and rocks this place.
Pride Month.
Might be Pride Month. Exactly, Khan.
You know, and it says, neither let him which is in the field return back to his clothes, and woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye.
Yeah, you people are like the people that there's a fire in the house and the ceiling's falling and wood's crumbling, and you're like, fuck, I gotta get my Gucci shirt. I gotta get this. I need this.
Yeah.
You know?
My PS5.
Yeah. You know. You know, my nice bag, my this and that.
Yeah,
It's
come on,
fucking
come on.
fire, man. You just gotta get the fuck out of
Just get out.
If you have a child, if you have something else that you really need, that's
That's
it.
it.
That's it, man.
You know, but you people are like, you know, there's a fire, but still, I want to live my life, man.
Khan.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Come on.
really like as in the days of Noah, man.
Khan.
You know,
100%. Yeah. This is the book of Amos 5 and 18.
Yeah,
Reads,
that I got one more year left.
Con.
Yeah.
Like you might show someone the truth. Nah, we got one more year.
Yeah.
Like they're always planning just for a little bit more time left. Go ahead.
Yeah. Woe unto you that decide the day of the Lord Yahweh, because a lot of people wait for the Lord, but they don't even know that the Lord is going to come with those ICBM missiles and the chariots of the Heavenly Father, right? To what end? Except for you, the day of the Lord Yahweh is darkness and it's no light. So that day is going to be dark and you don't want to see no light, because these people are waiting something to come and make this place better right now, especially with this pandemic, right? You know,
Yeah, because they remember they want this to go back to normal.
Exactly.
That light.
The light.
Hell no.
The light is gone.
You know, you people are locked in your house, like you're trapped. You're in their own trapped house.
Trap house, yeah. You're in
Yeah.
a trap house.
Well, a lot of people are complaining because a lot of the condominiums have the amenities, so they're
Yeah.
paying for something that you
Can't even use.
The
Fucking
pool, the
closed.
gym is closed, so they're complaining.
Rooftop closed.
Yeah.
So that means their rent should be dropped, but they're still paying for the
Yeah.
same cost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's even worse to live places like that, because if we lived in a condo, we couldn't be doing this.
Nope.
Can't do this in a condo because you're gonna always have somebody constantly watching you,
A
man.
lot of the condominiums in Thornhill, there's a lot of concerts there. You're not allowed to go in. They
Con,
won't let you in.
Con.
You have to leave there.
con,
So like,
exactly. Yeah, con. And they have the security that document everything, man.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck the people. You got the security that document everything. They'll call the
Who
cops
comes in?
real quick.
Who comes out? What unit you're going to?
Yeah, that's right.
You're done.
You're done. Right. So it's okay, cool. You're living good and rich right now, but living in the ghetto, you get to chill. You're in the hood, but the people in the hood ain't watching you.
That's it.
That's in some of the ghetto movies too. You see that in a lot of movies.
This is John 4:21. Yahushua saith unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. Just piggybacking off of what the brother read, because a lot of these people who believe in the Most High and who are looking for a quote-unquote second coming or whatever coming you're looking for, you don't know what you're friggin' looking for, man. You don't know what you're worshiping. You don't even understand the calamity that's about to happen, because you guys think that him coming back is about coming together. And when that coming together does happen, that's going to be Project Bluebeam. When you see Cesar Borgia step out of the chariot, you might see a Edomite come out of the sky like this and bring world peace. But that's a damn demon, man.
Just like in the movie Childhood Ends.
Yeah, Khan. What's it called again?
Mini-series called Childhood Ends.
Yeah, that's the one where the guy was a demon, right?
Yeah, it was a demon.
Yeah, I need to watch that again. That was a
It
good
an
show,
alien, It
man.
was a demon.
Yeah.
Really. Because that's
And he
actually
brought
based off
world
a real
peace.
book.
Wow.
So, like, these guys have been set up who did, what do you call it, War of the Worlds. Like, these guys have been set up through time.
Khan.
Like, to bring out this novel and all of this stuff, like Harry Potter and all that. So,
That's right.
these guys are set up by the elites, you know, to deceive you people.
Well, a lot of those people are insiders, right? They're part of the club, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
quick precept at the back of what you
Like
said.
Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley's not an elite, but he's a part of that club.
Yeah, he was a great vessel.
He was a great vessel, exactly. He was a part of the great work. Yeah, because this is
He was just a
Slaki.
Edomite that was born wicked.
Yeah,
He engulfed himself,
yeah, Khan.
made some connections, you know, along the way.
Yeah, Khan, because
some elbows
Yeah.
and shoulders.
oh, with the right people, of course, because he was a part of the OTA.
He,
I forgot what it is. But before he started his own chapter, he was a part of another secret society called the OTA. But they never really tell you who were all the people in the OTA. A lot of them were, like the brother said, a lot of them were novelists, scholars, writers, publishers. So just like the brother's talking about, it's true, right?
is it
But
the,
even they complained about him.
is it Ordo Templi Orientis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the OTO or the OTA.
There's one that's Ordo Templi Astar.
No, that's not his one.
Yeah, so it's OTO.
Yeah, OTO.
Yeah.
The water. Was there more? Ak?
Who knows?
Okay. Yeah, that's all I had.
I mean, just precept to what you had. For there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets. Oh,
No, hold on. Let me finish. Salaki, I forgot I had one more chapter. One more
Yeah.
verse. Verse 23. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit, which is as pilgrims. Brother brought out the word, right? In spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. That was it.
This is Matthew 24 and 24. It says, for there shall arise false Hamashiachs.
So they put on comment just now too.
Oh, God, that's the spirit. And
Yeah, you got to check out the comment board. Last week, the brothers went great on the comment board, man. Salakia.
Yeah.
Should have checked that out.
And it says, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Yeah, that's right. Just like the people right now who are telling us, like the elder was saying, you have people that are telling us to buy into this or buy into that, or you know, there might be a guy that comes and pushes a vaccine, and the vaccine might work, and we're just like, damn, look, you know, everybody's things getting back to normal. It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. When you think of false prophets, you're thinking of only religious leaders. But Justin Trudeau's a false prophet. Rob Ford or Doug Ford, that's a false prophet. This guy who just got inaugurated, he's a false prophet. These are all false prophets. Talking
None of them's
about
a savior.
we're gonna make America great
Yeah.
or whatever. All that bullshit. That's all false hope, man.
Yeah, Joe Biden, he's like, I want to restore the soul of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Crazy.
That's
shit.
like, that's
Yeah,
pretty much
like,
That's the same thing.
it's making it great again, right? It's the same shit.
Correct. And what's the soul of America? It's rape, man.
Rape, robbery, murder.
Wicked. Wickedness.
Represent.
You just finish this quick? I'm with the it's verse 25. Says, behold, I have told you before, wherefore
Like what's his name? I don't like your people. You don't like my people.
Oh,
And it
yeah,
got-
my fingers.
Yeah. John 4:44. Well, my Bible says the thief cometh not but to steal. Go ahead, Axel.
Good. It says, verse 26, wherefore if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold,
Oh,
he is in
man.
the secret chambers. Believe it not.
Hey, you know why though?
Don't
Because
drag
you're
it.
gonna have a lot of bug outs, man.
Yeah,
There's
con.
gonna be certain influential people that might say certain things,
It
man.
might come.
You know? And it might seem odd, but some brothers might even get swept up with that, you know? So you just gotta be in that spirit, man.
To know.
Yeah, yeah.
You just have to be in that spirit of root yourself in foundation,
Mhm.
you know? Because that's the whole point. If you don't got the foundation, you're gonna fall.
Con.
You know?
Believe not every spirit.
Come on, you gotta try the
Try the spirit.
Yeah.
Whether it be of the Most High.
Yeah, because you know what? You got people You got Arab people. The area I used to live in, this dude would drive around with a truck and he said the Messiah is here, and some Arab guy. And he had a whole temple, man. You know, Amalek did that. They said, "Oh, that's the Messiah," and the dude had a heart attack. It was, I think, in the 90s, right? The dude had a heart attack.
Elam does that all the time too.
Yeah.
You know,
Dirty ass Elam.
I remember the guy who kept on trying to, that he could battle us. What is it? Sorry. Dundas and Victoria there
Come on.
with the vehicle, and he had the announcer.
Oh, that devil.
Yeah.
fear God.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, fear God.
And you know how to try the spirit, you know. Yeah, you ask him a question
Yeah, ask him a
according to the
question.
word.
Yeah,
you know, you can ask him. You know, you can ask him and like a script. Isaiah 14, and if our people are black, anything.
You had a
Ask certain questions.
you had a stupid Ephraimite in Miami years ago, 10 years ago, saying I'm Jesus, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I think he said he was actually telling people to take the chip because he had the chip. He said I have the chip, I have the microchip. That's not the beast.
Wow.
He said
Yeah, so
666
he's
is not
about,
the beast.
he's done.
And that was 10 years
He's
ago.
done.
Man.
He's done.
Yeah.
He's one of the
The
guinea pigs.
technology been here though.
Yeah,
All the
for
time.
sure, for sure.
Yeah. You had people microchip from 10 years
20
ago.
years ago.
20
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 years. From 1984?
They just
Around
upgrades.
1984.
Yeah.
Around
New
1984.
model.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
upgrades.
around 1984, they actually
Let me
from
get this.
babies.
Yeah,
when they were
they're
babies, they
prototype.
got it. Yeah,
You know?
1980 something.
That was a
85.
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
yes.
what a
This is the book of Judges 10 and 13. We're talking about to these prime ministers and presidents.
Yeah.
Mm.
You have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Verse 14, here's the point. Go and cry unto the gods which you have chosen, right? You just guys chose the
Well, for me,
prime
they
minister,
yeah, they
the
chose
president of
they-
the United States right now, right?
all these
So
false
go
gods.
cry unto the gods you have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of tribulation,
Yeah,
right? The tribulation is coming,
these times.
right? So in that day when hell looks breaking this place, you go call him
Yeah.
and see he can
See
help
if
you.
can help you. Fine.
Yeah, because one misconception, man, people have is the Lord is this everlasting well of forgiveness, man.
Yeah.
And
It's
love.
like no matter
and
what
love.
the hell you do, it's just okay. You know,
They
Yeah.
said love. That's what they say.
Love and
It's just
forgive
love.
and-
Love. Doesn't know.
you know,
Yeah.
like okay, Lord,
Without
yeah, I
no more
fucked up, but
feelings.
you got me right. No, motherfucker,
Crazy.
you are a wicked motherfucker, man.
What him?
Especially you sluts. The majority of women are
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah.
There's sisters that watch our videos that if that doesn't pertain to you, and it doesn't, man. But the majority of women are destroyed, man.
None of that.
You're already gone in the mind. You know.
And even the women that do watch us, it's really against their spirit, but the Most High got them for some reason. Because the nature of the woman is to be a narcissist,
Exactly.
even though they like to promote that on men. Because the woman is all about herself, right? And this society created a perfect environment for the woman to be worshipped.
That's right.
And which woman wouldn't want to be worshipped? Really and truly.
Yeah.
They all want to be worshipped. They all want to be the quote unquote number one.
They be like this.
Because it's a
All
flip,
men
it's a
hold them
flip
on a
for them.
It's a flip
Because they get a kick out of knowing that the dominant male is serving them.
on them. Exactly.
It's tricky with their mind.
Exactly.
Right? But at the end of the day, women respect order and power, man. So those women, like the brother said, the Most High revealed to them that this is the power, man.
That's right.
This is it. Because there's women out there that listen to those guys that we listen to sometimes, the different pimps and different so-called,
That's right.
guys that talk about game and shit. There's women that listen to them
That's right.
and submit to them. So,
That's right.
But at the end of the day, a woman is a fickle thing, man. She can be one thing one day, and then the next day you wake up to her, she doesn't love you for
Yeah,
something.
that's right.
Ah,
It's true.
That's just it.
That's
on
what
this
it
side,
is.
right?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today.
But in the beginning, the Lord said, because remember the Pharisees asked about if a woman, basically if a man divorces woman, and the Lord said from the beginning it was not so,
Not so.
but because of the flesh, basically,
What's that scripture? Drink from the fountains of thy fathers. Remember that one?
Drink from his own cistern. No.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because the brother's right. A woman could be an Israelite woman today,
Con,
and tomorrow be a Muslim,
con.
right? Because she takes on the spirit. She's a vessel, man. She's a empty vessel.
Yeah, easy.
You're the one that fills up her vessel, man.
And all her teachers are her exes, man.
And that's right.
Proverbs 5:15.
Proverbs 5:15. Tuara.
The quick script is going into the false prophets. This Proverbs 14 verse 15 says, "The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going."
Mm-hmm. This is Proverbs 5:15. It says, "Drink waters of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well." Right? And women are not good when it comes to this, man. She, like it says, she opened her mouth like a thirsty traveler, man. Right?
That's twofold.
It says, "Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and thy rivers of waters in the streets."
That's right. That's all talking about philosophy. Really, our main establishment, which is this holy word. So we're supposed to have order and proper conduct in what we're doing.
Listen to verse 17. "Let them be only thine own, and not strangers with thee."
So a man and man, that's not so. We don't follow that. Ours is man and woman.
That's
and then,
right.
And then it's supposed to follow the order of Yahweh, Yahushai, the Israelite man, and then the Israelite woman.
That's right.
Right? That's the order.
And these people who just voted for Biden just voted for a homosexual because the first person he appointed
Pedophile.
was a damn a tranny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he brought into tuition about, he wants more transgenders to
In the
take
school,
over
in the
women's
the
sports.
Yeah.
Good. So you women, you're gonna be obsolete now.
Good.
Stupid.
And then you're gonna want to be with a man.
That's right. Verse 18. "Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth."
That was it?
That's it.
I had a precept just for that. This is Jeremiah 2:12. "Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be very desolate, saith the Lord Yahweh. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water." Right? And that's what, that scripture in Proverbs is talking about. Basically, it's going back to Eve looking at the different philosophies and saying, "Oh, that looks good."
That's right.
And then go back to her man and you simple men, whoever, back then Adam was subject to that. It tells you in Romans 8. But a lot of us here, you have the decision, man. You have a clear decision on to follow your woman. A lot of you men follow your woman.
That's right.
You're actually afraid of your woman.
That's right.
And some of you women are actually putting obia on your ass.
Oh, man. Well, it's the fastest religion amongst women, which is witchcraft.
Yeah.
So don't put it past any woman, because they even practice it knowingly and unknowingly. Because there's a lot of things that they do that they don't know is witchcraft, man. Because even me before, my favorite thing used to be astrology, but astrology is witchcraft, man. Right? And what's the first question out of a woman's mouth? What sign are you? That's witchcraft, man. What's your sign?
I worship the devil.
Yeah. Coming to America.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have a precept. This is Ecclesiasticus 26:12. It says, "She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her.
Yeah.
By every hedge she will sit down, open her quiver."
Yeah, this is the modern woman. This scripture is describing a feminist. Yeah, that's the modern woman. That's your quote unquote city girl. That's why,
Sex in the City.
man, these women don't miss a beat. I swear, everything is contrived and picked for these people, man. Because those girls, they're the hottest group right now, city girls. I won't say hottest, but all the girls listen to them. They're known as city girls. That's a perfect name for them, man.
Yeah.
Perfect name for them. That's exactly what you are. And everyone knows, once you hear that word, city girl, you think hoe. When you hear country girl, you think more homely, more
Homebody, yeah.
homebody.
City girl is easy girl.
And everyone knows that.
Yeah.
When you think of good girl, you think of a girl from the country who hasn't been around people. She's never been to parties. She grew up with her parents.
Raised with values.
She's been raised with values. She knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. Right. You hear a city girl and you're just like,
See the girl you met. You meet her today. You take her home. You deal with her, and that's it.
and that's it.
Go on.
Send her back to the streets.
She belongs to the
She
streets.
belongs to the streets.
Oh man. We don't condone Israelite women to do that shit, man. You know, 'cause
And that's the funny thing about her condition. It says no daughters of Israel shall be a whore.
And that's all that they
And
are.
then the Lord said, "Look, your wife will be a whore in the city
Whew.
because we were a whore against the Lord."
That's right.
For us,
That's
man.
right.
That's
Because
right.
the Lord, man, like I was thinking today, coming down, like the Lord, He did so many things, man, like so many wonderful things that it was crazy just to witness that. But then we go around and then just make some idol or do some witchcraft, and that gets us small little benefits, and we turn against the Lord.
That's
So
right.
The Lord's seen that for generations, and He's like, "What the fuck are these guys doing, man?"
Yeah, I'm gonna
He remember, He's a man of jealousy.
Yeah.
That's nothing to play with, man. Even
Nope.
if your woman is flirting with somebody, of course you're gonna get jealous. If that's your woman, that's your number one woman, you're gonna get jealous, man.
Yeah.
And that's a
Instant,
natural
instantly.
Brothers have dreams about that.
Yep.
You have a dream about it, you be like, you wake up out of your sleep, look at the bitch. The fuck? Yeah. And just the brother Yawasab said something, but even though we don't condone that, brothers can't put in their mind like that about the woman too. You have to understand where we are today. This is 2021.
Yeah.
If the woman's a hoe, she's a hoe.
Yeah.
Let her be.
Yeah. If you
We can't change them.
They that
We're not gonna do the exorcists.
They that remain wicked, let them remain wicked.
Let them
still.
remain wicked
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, you have to have that
That discernment.
discernment and what's it again? Moab and Ammon's father.
Lot.
Yes, you have to have that Lot mentality, right?
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of Babylon.
If
Get the fuck out
she
of
looks
Dodge.
back, leave that bitch.
Mhm.
Yeah. Don't save her. She don't want.
No. But even all our righteous women were simple,
Yes.
right? When you think about them, they were simple too. So who the fuck are these bitches today?
Yeah.
Leave them alone, man.
They're not Deborah. They're not
Sarah.
Sarah,
Yeah.
Susanna,
And even
Judith.
they went off, man.
Judith, yeah.
Yeah, they went off too.
And they went off.
Job's
right.
wife.
Job's wives told him to curse the Most High.
Wicked.
They're dying too.
And that was in the time of judgment, right? And we're in the time of judgment right now. So most of if we're rocking with any woman, when it gets to the crux of it, they're gonna leave us. They're not gonna stay with us, man.
Yeah.
Not when shit is really rough, man. And they're looking at it like all I gotta do is take this chip. That's it, and I go back to normal.
That's it.
a woman can't really see that far up the road, man.
No.
That's why this picture I have on my wall is so important. Cause look where the man is looking. His vision.
Yeah.
His vision is far above hers. Her vision is kind of on the level with the children, right? But the man's vision
He's thinking.
is far
He's thinking.
three-dimensional,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's why this picture is so important to me.
Yeah, it's true.
Because as the man, you're not looking where she's looking. See, he's even looking in a different direction. He's not even looking in her direction.
Yeah.
She's looking in the direction of the children.
She's just worried about the youths.
Exactly.
Because that's her duty.
That's her fucking duty.
And to serve her men.
That's right.
That's it. You're her God, man.
That's it.
Exactly.
Sarah called Abraham Lord.
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 And these women don't get that because they've taken on witchcraft as the religion. We're told them that they're goddesses. And you women ain't goddesses, man. You ain't goddesses.
All you are is rebellious, man. Right? With the early feminists, there was the early feminist where she's like, it was a big quote. She's like, a woman needs a man like a fish needs a bicycle.
Damn.
So basically the whole thing was against marriage and against men, hating men. You know?
It's the hood, man.
Yeah. That's what it
Playing
is.
basketball.
That's nothing.
So guess what? In this time, you're gonna see why you need a man.
That's right.
You're gonna see why you need a man. You know?
We gonna see fish riding bicycles.
Oh my goodness.
Precept?
Yeah.
Come, this is book of 2nd Esdras chapter 5 verse 8 says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall often be sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Yeah, menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. So the Lord, he's first of all, he's describing you women as unclean, because he's calling you menstruous woman, right? A woman on her menstrual cycle is unclean for 7 days.
That's right.
Right? She's actually not supposed to be home. So there's your equality right there, man.
Anything she sits, don't touch is
touch or anything.
anything is unclean.
Imagine,
No.
not to say we're supposed to do it, but imagine that law had to be executed now. You know what I mean?
We're
You
dead.
hate me.
We're done, man.
We're done.
You know?
First of all, you're not allowed to cook.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
I was
there
just
you
like,
go.
Sacrifice.
Con.
You gotta go.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, con.
Go to the outhouse.
That law is so serious too, man.
Con.
That's how the Lord, that's how filthy we are.
Yeah, we're all
We're all
defiled.
filthy,
Yeah.
man.
We're all
Con.
There's a
defiled.
bunch of
done.
pollution here.
Con.
So it's quite a miracle that the Lord is polishing off a few good men,
Yeah.
making them white. You
Con.
know? Because we're all really filthy, man.
Con.
And shit you can't see, but you know we're
Yeah.
defiled as fuck.
Spiritually.
We are.
Spiritually
Yeah.
defiled.
Yeah.
Spiritually
So true.
defiled.
It's like a black mist, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, man.
So true.
That's the reason why a man is supposed to have more than one woman.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So if that one is
Yeah,
unclean, he
bones.
goes to his next house and
That's
It
it.
just has, just has its different
Yeah.
chambers, period, and completely, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause who else is gonna cook? You know what I mean?
Your own
That one
chamber.
woman is.
Because
They have
finish what you're
servants
saying.
for that.
I was like, if that one woman's on her menstrual cycle, who's gonna cook the meal for that
Need a
7 days or
servant.
whatever? You know what I mean?
Damn.
Next servant.
Bitch
has
is
to
not even
come
supposed
in.
to touch the pot.
Right.
Next
Yeah.
servant has to come in for that. There's more than one woman for different things, you know?
But go ahead, huh?
I lost the train of thought. It was,
Yeah, but a lot of you men think childish as well. You think a lot of women is just for a play. A lot of women is not for play. It's for rule.
Yeah.
It's for rulership.
Mhm.
A lot of you men
gotta
are.
guide them, man.
It's
Tell
about
them
guiding
what to do,
them,
tell
man.
them what to do and shit.
Do you know how fickle
Order,
these
it's
women
about
are in their
order. You
mind?
have to have order on that.
These women are fickle
You
in
have
their
to
mind.
order.
They go through.
They complain to you, talk all kinds
Yeah.
of shit.
They actually go through mental destruction on a day-to-day
Their head is
basis,
messed
man.
up. They're messed up and they're just only trying to put it on.
There's a
you.
lot of women that do self-harm.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
might cut
Yeah, you have
themselves.
to stop
Yeah.
them.
There's a lot of things that you have to do. It's not easy to deal with these children with
They're
breasts, man.
emotional first.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
emotional first.
Because they're so weak. They're weak vessels, man. They can't hold this.
What I was gonna mention that with the woman's menstrual and monthly that she gets, it's very contagious because if another woman comes around here, it can affect another woman and cause her to get a
Oh yeah,
Period.
that's too.
Yeah, they
Just-
sink.
yeah,
They sink up.
yeah. Just as a woman that is pregnant, she can cause another woman to get pregnant too.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how vibrations work.
Yeah, vibration. That's right.
Right.
That's
And then
right.
the next one wants to get pregnant right away.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Because I witnessed it. Right.
It's like yawning.
No, that's actually a thing. Their periods actually sink up. If there's 5 women that live in a house, their periods will sink. Yeah, that's actually they've done the study. It's an actual thing for sure.
Precept. This is Isaiah 4:1. Says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our
You
reproach.
see, so they're gonna need a man to be called by his name, you know, and that's how it was in the ancient world. You didn't have girls' night out. You didn't have, you know, or
Get away.
you know, to get
Sex in the City.
Yeah.
you know, wives sometimes they have guy friends that they go to when they complain about
Yes.
stuff and
Yes,
all
yes,
kind
yes,
of
yes,
bullshit,
yes.
man.
Male best friend.
And even women, they're not really supposed to be talking to other women because they air out each other's business.
Yes.
You know.
A woman can't even contain a secret for less than 48 hours, man.
Done.
Yeah, you know what? You know what the result of the modern feminist woman is nothing but depression, loneliness, and bitterness, man. That's
And
it.
over drinking.
Yeah,
Over
yeah,
drinking.
yeah.
The bitch wrote a book. We're gonna need more wine.
Yeah,
Gabriel Union. Damn right.
Or
I mean Gabriel.
that is.
Beta male husband.
I like that whole. Remember that video the brother showed? She's drinking the wine. She's crying about, oh, why can't I find a good guy?
Yeah, Khan.
She's been dick down, man.
Khan.
You got demons in you, bitch.
Hey, one of my favorite YouTube shows right now is called Paternity Court, and man, that exposes these women, man. Paternity Court, that shit is not a joke, man. That shit is not a joke, and that shit is gonna be ended in the kingdom, man. No more. Oh, it might be. Yeah, who's the father? That shit is done with, man. That shit is done with. A bitch will get her head chopped off clean in front of her parents. That shit will happen in front of your parents, and your parents can't do shit. Your parents are gonna be happy that it's done, but that won't happen anymore, man. That shit is all wickedness, man.
Israel won't happen. No.
You know, who's that girl?
Oh, smart.
That light skinned girl. And she's always during her stupidness. I don't know. I haven't really seen anything about her, but she's one of the Instagram models.
I don't know.
No, I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
Concrete.
Brittany something.
Reddit?
Bundle Brittany.
Oh yeah.
Whatever
What you're talking about.
Yeah, I have a video. I don't know where it is on my phone, but I saved it, but I didn't put in a file. And then the girl's like, oh, she was complaining about men and this and that. And guess who she started complaining about men? Oh, why is it that they're nowhere to be found, but they're out on the road reading out of a Bible? She was basically saying. I'm like,
what is she talking about?
No, I never knew that she said that.
yeah. Because remember, these girls have conversations, man.
Yeah,
of
right?
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Pillow talk.
Yeah, come.
Pillow talk.
That was it for Isaiah?
Yeah.
Yeah, read a part again.
Fine. This is Isaiah 41 again. It says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread, and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name,
Yeah.
to take away
Yeah,
our
like that
reproach.
bitch in Book of Eli where he killed. She was a setup bitch and he killed all the guys and she's like, oh, can I come with you? He's like, no.
Yeah.
No, she's like, where are you headed? He's like, west. Can I come? No. You know, because she needed a man now. She's all by herself.
That's right.
On the road, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
You bitches are proud because you think you can walk down 12, 1 o'clock in the morning and you're still scared. You still got people telling you, oh, you should walk with a person or somebody.
Yeah.
Walk
You're
with
a woman,
Mace.
You know?
Yeah, they still have that element of fear,
Exactly.
but you know,
Yeah.
the society gassed them up.
But I've had women tell me like a lot of girls are brave because nothing really happens to them. And that's true.
That's so
A lot
true.
of them are brave.
They're at
Because
ease.
they tell you, they're like, oh, I did so much stupid shit and I think back, like anything could have happened basically, you know?
Yeah, like-
because you're just careless.
Like fucking peeing on the side of the road.
Come on.
These bitches take down their panties and pee on the side of a damn road.
After clubs and
After
shit.
clubs.
Yeah.
You know?
Living like beasts.
And that's the spirit. I say careless because that's in Isaiah.
Yeah.
Let me get clear that.
The brother actually put it up on the comment.
It's 32,
32, right?
yeah. I read it.
Yeah.
The book of Isaiah 32 and 9 reads, rise up, you women that are at ease, hear my voice, you careless daughters.
Hey, you know that reminded me of when you said rise up like that is in the bunkers when the trainees come in the first week and they're not used to waking up at 0500
Mm-hmm.
and that drill
And
sergeant
then this
comes
drill
by.
sergeant comes in.
Yeah.
And you woman right now, you're peacefully sleeping, man. You're careless. You know, you have everything. You have everything going for you right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that drill sergeant is about to come and give you a rude awakening, man.
Yeah.
Some of you bitches, man, you're not gonna have time to do your makeup, do your wigs.
Yeah.
And he's calling you all